Hey, good morning and welcome to the Road to a Better Life. Well, I'm outside in my backyard and it's sun and you can see my glasses are starting to change, my transitions. It's a beautiful day and I'm looking here on the ground here and I see we've got some fire ants I've had trouble with, and these fire ants are getting bigger, and the anthills are getting pretty big, some of them. And I just noticed, they're built one grain of sand at a time. Now think about how many trips it takes for those ants to go down into that ground, into that colony there, and bring out one grain of sand at a time and build this great big anthill. I mean, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of persistence. It takes a lot of, I'm not going to give up until the anthill is done. It doesn't happen just overnight. I mean, you think, well, maybe it does. There's a lot of ants there, but you know what I'm saying. It takes a lot of work, and it made me think of that word persistence. And I remember something that John DeLemme said, that persistence is the key that will open any door that is closed by resistance. Now think about that. Persistence is the key that will open any door that has been closed by resistance. Now, how many times have you had doors closed in your life that something is resisting you? You've had a resistance, somebody pushing back, or a financial situation that's pushing you into a corner, or a physical limitation that's pushing you into a place you don't want to be, or a career decision that you thought was wrong and it's pushing you into a daily grind that you hate, that every day you're dragging yourself into work, or whatever it may be. Usually it has more to do with people that are pushing back and resisting, but either way, the key words there are persistence versus resistance. So persistence is the key that will open any door that has been closed by resistance. So you think about that. Let's be persistent, like those ants, one ant at a time. In the Bible say in Proverbs to go the way of the ant, to learn the lessons of the ant. They don't quit. They work even if their leaders aren't watching them. They are very, very, very workaholic, almost like we're not really workaholic, but very persistent and duty-filled little creatures that don't quit. And here, I believe for today, as we look forward to this week, let's keep in mind that persistence is going to help us. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, to be not weary in well-doing, for in due season ye shall reap if you faint not. There's the if, though. That word if is a huge word. I know it's only 2 letters. It is a huge word there. As I realize today that if I faint not, if I stay persistent, if I don't quit, I will reap if I faint not. But go the way of the ant today. Remember, persistence is the key that will open any door this week that has been closed by resistance. Open them doors today just by not quitting. Okay? And be careful. Don't step in these anthills, because there are fire ants, and boy, they'll burn you as you walk on this road to a better life.